alongside Mike Johnson, I'm Gino Retta. Well, we knew the Ottawa Senators had 4 second-round picks, and they were likely trying to package that to fill a need. They needed a goalie. They now have a goalie. So here's the way the deal breaks down. The Ottawa Senators acquire Matt Murray from the Pittsburgh Penguins. In exchange, the Sens send a second-round pick, 52nd overall, plus forward Jonathan Gruden to the Pittsburgh Penguins. MJ, how do you like this deal?
You have to like it if you're the Ottawa Senators. They knew they were addressing a lot of needs, lots of draft picks. They got forwards, they have defense. What they did not have, Gino, was a goalie that they could trust, that they could play 60 games, that would grow and help this team become competitive and become the team that they envision themselves being in a couple of years. And Matt Murray fits all those bills. He's been a good goalie for several years now in the NHL. He's got the Stanley Cup experience. We know he's won a couple. Even off a down year where he lost the starting role to Tristan Jarry, he still is young enough at the right age with the kind of game that can grow with this young Ottawa Senators team. It makes a lot of sense for them to really stabilize the most important position on the club. And also, Gino, part of growing and being in a healthy environment is mixing in the occasional win. And I think that's something Ottawa wants to be conscious of, is making sure that they are competitive while they introduce all these young players into the NHL and they won't get scarred down by all the losing. Matt Murray will help that as well.
The only fly in the ointment here, though, MJ, is Matt Murray's a restricted free agent. How do you see that playing out? He doesn't have a contract.
Yeah, I imagine there's some discussions beforehand. Now, he can go to arbitration, get a one-year deal, and walk himself right to unrestricted free agency, or he can sign an extension right now. I think at this point, if he signs now, that will say that he believes in Ottawa and he wants to commit there long-term. He's probably in line for a contract similar to Robin Lehner's, like a 5-year, $5 million per kind of contract. Ottawa's probably willing to offer him that. The question just becomes, does he want to commit to the Senators right now, or do they have a year where they have to prove to him what kind of culture, what kind of organization, what kind of team that they will have, where he will want to be there long term? But I imagine they have the cap flexibility. They need him. They want to make that commitment. They should be able to work it out, if it's not right now, at least during the season.
We expected a lot of goaltender movement. He's already now the 3rd goalie to move since the restart. Jake Allen, Devin Dubnyk, and now Matt Murray.